EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for January 25th, 2022. It is Tuesday, and it will be a little bit milder than what we saw for high temperature for the previous couple of days, with temperatures ahead of a cold front working through the region today, a little bit milder. Now, in the far interior, the front will be coming through sooner, so it's going to cap temperatures there. So there's a pretty good spread in temperatures here by about 10 degrees from, say, Williamsport and Philadelphia, okay? So this is the spread of temperatures today across the region, and it's going to be warmer in southeastern areas because it's going to take longer for that front to work through. It is a dry frontal boundary. You can kind of see it right here. This frontal boundary which is back here, tied to this energy up in this region, which is what moved through last night for, again, those same areas that got into some snow the previous night, some light snow, got into that last night. Generally up closer to the I-80 corridor and then headed back to State College. A couple inches fell in those areas, in those regions. So that's going to work through today. And tomorrow we're going to be left with a mostly sunny day, but very cold again. We're back in the freezer for a couple of days. Both Wednesday and Thursday are both mostly sunny skies. Temperatures in the 20s today in the entire region, and then maybe a slight moderation as we get into Thursday, but still mostly sunny skies. Now, if you watched yesterday's video, I was going through, kind of pumping the brakes a little bit on the weekend storm potential because the majority of guidance had it out to sea, except for, I believe, the Canadian at the time had a hit during the day on Sunday. And then we hit yesterday during the early morning runs and then again the afternoon runs, both trended in the direction of a hit and in some cases a major hit of snow to our region. And then overnight, we saw the evening runs come in and the overnight runs that have run so far tonight, and it's kind of reversing that trend. So we're seeing this windshield wiper effect. And I was telling you that, today's still only Tuesday, and we're talking about a system that's coming in potentially Friday night and at least the first half of Saturday. It's not off the table yet, but I'm not liking the recent trends, and I'll show you what's going on here. This is going to be a very grounded approach, and I'm going to show you exactly what's going on with the guidance. So here is today. We're just going to move this forward through the mostly sunny days. High pressure here over top of the region on Wednesday night, and that's going to allow for some, with mostly clear skies, it's going to allow for some radiational cooling to really take off. You're going to have temperatures below zero in a lot of places, and maybe low single digits in others. And it might get down to like 10 in Philadelphia, but far interior, across northeast PA, north central PA, probably below zero. Single digits below zero is what it's looking like on Wednesday night with that high pressure rate overhead. Then we get past this to the next system here. Here's Friday. Now, this is the latest run of the GFS that ran this evening. And I can show you the Canadian model. I can show you the long-range NAM. It doesn't matter. We're all doing generally the same thing here. So here is Friday. So we're going to have an increase in clouds and then some snow showers. But this is all northern stream energy. I do think you're going to get some snow showers out of this, at least. But this is all northern stream related. Here's your storm off the southeastern U.S. coastline. And watch what it does as I move this up the coast here. Yeah, mostly misses. You get a skim job here at the shore points, New Jersey and Delaware. Not much, though. It's really eastern New England that gets clobbered with this, and they get a pretty good, decent amount of snow up there from Boston up through Portland, Maine, and places like that. Okay, so they get hit pretty hard there. And this thing really ramps up at that point. It doesn't when it's at our latitude, and we need this to phase a little bit sooner, actually a lot sooner. And the previous run, if you did not see the during the day run here, this is going back 2 runs to Monday afternoon's run, or Monday late morning anyway. Still has the snow showers in the interior of the northern stream system, but this is much closer to the coast. And then it comes up the coast here and gives a pretty good hit here to the far eastern Pennsylvania. All of New Jersey and Delaware gets socked with this, okay? And they got a pretty good snowfall going all the way up into not just eastern New England, but central New England as well. So this was the previous run. So this is what got everybody excited. And then the Canadian run came in, and it was just another even stronger storm than this. The European model came in, started shifting west. So everybody's getting excited. The problem with this is again, yesterday, as I said in yesterday's video, it's only Monday. Well, it's still only Tuesday, and you're seeing this back and forth stuff. But there's a reason it's doing this. And I'll show you why it's doing this. This is going to take it at the upper air analysis to do so, okay? I don't think people realize how difficult it is, to get a major snowstorm of this magnitude to hit our area. It is not easy. It is very difficult. You need to have everything line up in the right spots in order for this to happen. So here's where these energy pieces are. You got one, this is looking at the latest run here. You have one sitting over Iowa here. This is the northern stream energy digging with the trough, okay? And then you have this system right here that's sitting over New Mexico, okay? Now, these two earlier, and I'll show you the earlier run here. I just want you to focus on this this piece of energy in relation to the one over New Mexico. So this energy right here, this energy is left behind, and this one races out in front of it, and this one tries to catch up to it, but it's too late, okay? At least too late for our area. When it does finally catch up to it, it's going to be out here somewhere, and that's too late. The trough turns negative, and that only benefits eastern New England in this case, okay? So I'm just doing a little drawing there just as I'm talking out loud. Go to the previous run at the same timestamp here, which is, by the way, Thursday night. This is looking at Thursday at 1 o'clock in the morning. You can see that right here. Well, it's actually Friday, 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm sorry. But Thursday night. Same difference, right? So we go to that run that hit us, and here's the difference. Well, now the energy is not over Iowa. It is sitting over eastern Nebraska and eastern South Dakota. So this energy, again, I'll circle just so you can see it, which is this energy is back here instead of over Iowa. Okay, well, that makes a big difference because now this energy is sitting over New Mexico. This can grab it sooner, okay? Because they're both going to be moving in this general direction. All right, this is going to be moving this direction. So this one here can grab this system and allow this to phase sooner. So the phase would occur somewhere out here instead, and that will allow it to come closer to the coast like the 12Z run showed, okay? So the big difference is all in timing, and that's all it ever is when you have these bigger storm threats in the East Coast, at least in our area. It all comes down to timing, and if it times it just right, we can get a big storm. And in many cases, it's only like a 3 to 6 hour difference where it misses this phase and it's too late, and then it ends up being farther east. If it ends up sooner, then the system gets pulled even further west, okay? I don't think the furthest west track is probably on the table. People are asking me about inland cutters, and is this going to something get cut so far west that it turns into rain? I don't think so. Then that's certainly not the trend right now, and it hasn't been. But the out-to-sea solution is very plausible for this region. So something seeing like this on the latest GFS, which is very similar to the latest Canadian, doing the same thing, okay? Previous run of the Canadian was an absolute blizzard over eastern Long Island, okay? And it would just smoke at eastern Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware at the same time. So this is a pretty notable shift, and we're not sure if this is definitely the right idea. And again, it's just going to come down to timing of this shortwave energy coming in with a trough, okay? So we just have to monitor that over the next, monitor these two pieces here, this one here and the one that's left back over New Mexico, because if this is hung back and left out to dry, which is exactly what the models are doing here this evening, then you're not going to have a big storm here, and that's all there is to it. Okay, so we're just something we're going to be following over the next couple of days, obviously very intently, but just don't get yourself excited like you're going to be, get the snowblower prior. You don't do all that yet. Just wait, okay? Certainly going to be cold enough to support snow this week, but you need the right track and the right timing for this to occur, and it is very difficult for that to happen. I don't think I can stress that enough. It is so difficult for this to occur with everything lining up, all the pieces lining up that you need for this to be a big storm for this particular area, and it has to be at the right time, because a few hours here and there make a huge difference in timing. So we'll continue to watch that this week, but just don't get yourself excited about a big storm. And don't fret if you see these runs going out to sea. Like I said yesterday, this is the trend this evening. It might reverse itself again during the day today. We'll see. And continue that trend on Wednesday, or maybe Wednesday it flips. I don't know. I'm not a predictor of what models are going to do. But this is what you need to be looking for. And this is the 500 millibar vorticity. As you can see it up here in the upper left of this image. So this is what drives everything at the surface. This is what's important. This is where you can see the energy pieces and where they are. And you can kind of go from there and make a forecast. So I'm going to leave it at that. After this point, we have, if this hits, we have snow showers Friday night, maybe even Saturday, just northern stream snow showers. So we get something out of it. The Canadian here that ran this evening has that too. Just some northern stream snow showers, but it's not a big deal. According to an inch or two, maybe, if that. But after that point, it looks like the weekend will be dry if that's the case. If it does continue off the coast like this and misses us largely and instead hits eastern New England, I think the eastern New England has a much better shot than we do. But there's still time. So just keep following back throughout the week. We'll give you the latest updates as we have it. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for January 25th, 2022. Have a great Tuesday.